And welcome back to part 3, aka why the hell am I watching this guy? Basically I'm going to go over my modified shredded tea bag mod. I have here a regular tea bag mod that's been folded the way it should be. You can see the crease, etc. It's ready to go like this, okay? And most people would just put it in there, cut off the end, and bam, okay, they're good. The shredded tea bag mod, do a search on it like I said. I'm going to shred this one rather quickly, and I will show you what I have done to actually make it a little better than the guy who showed me on YouTube how to shred it. Shredding it is by and far the best way the best mod that I've seen yet, okay? As you can see, this thing is shredded up and it's ready to go in. The other individual basically says, okay, pop it in there, pull it out a tad bit like so, and cut it off right there flush with the cartridge. I'm telling you, don't do that yet. What I have done is I go just outside, probably a 1/4 of an inch to 1/8 of an inch out, so it's just sticking out a little bit, okay? And then I fish this thing back out with my toothpick or paper clip or whatever have you, and then I have the crease back here. Well, I grab it by the front, I snip off just that crease, okay? Then I cut it once up that crease to shred it even more. These scissors suck, so I will try this again. Don't know if I'm going to be able to do it with these things. Alright, so I've made another cut here on the back half and kind of shredded it a little bit, but not much. Okay, then you pop it in your cartridge and there you go. That's it, okay? As you can see, it's sticking out just a tad bit. You might want to pull that back out and trim off just a hair bit off the end. I basically pull it all the way out because it's easier to trim that way. Just take a fraction off here because you don't want the tea bag mod sticking out, so that the element will go in there, atomizer, and crush it, and then it won't be any good and it won't work the way it's supposed to. Basically what it's supposed to do is wrap around the atomizer and gives you a much better smoke, and because it's cut up and shredded, it actually flows better. It's easier to fill. I can get 15-16 drops in this thing and it's rocking, okay? On the 510s cartridges, use 2, basically the whole tea bag flattened out, like the videos show you, and roll it up. I use a toothpick like the shredded guy does. Use a toothpick and open it up a little bit, shred it up, just watch this video and you'll know what I'm talking about. Just search. Okay, so your kit. What is involved with your kit? Well, okay, the battery life on the Ego, the 950 1000 mAh battery, is a good 16 hours. Okay, this thing lasts for a very long time. The 650 battery, 8 to 10, depending on how much you smoke, vape, whatever. But the cartridge that you use is not going to be so giving in how long it lasts, okay? It will not last you 8 to 10, 12, 16 hours, but if you are, if you, use it sparingly, you could probably get an hour or two out of a cartridge, and then you have to refill it or replace it with a filled one. Anyway, batteries difference, okay? This one, like I said, lasts 8 to 10. This one 12 to 16 before you have to charge it. This is the puppy that I would take with me to work on a Friday if I was getting ready to go out with my friends that night, and I was going straight from work and I wanted something that would last me all day and all night. I'd take this thing. So when you order your Ego kit from Signot, order it with a 650 and order it with 1,000, or order it with 2 1,000s or 2 650s. It's up to you. But as you can see, the sucker is quite long, okay, in comparison to the much shorter one. So, choice is up to you. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about that. I want to talk about your kit. What you carry around with you. What I have done is I ordered a case from Signot.com. See, their nice little emblem right there on the front. Yeah, okay. And inside this is some compartments that I can use to stick my batteries in. I can load this thing up with batteries, I can load it up with atomizers, I can load it up with my juice. I can really fill this thing out to where, if I get stuck in a snowstorm, I'll be good for a month, okay? And there you go. There's basically all of it in the kit, ready to go, okay? You zip this thing up, and that is your kit. Alright, I wanted to do another edit here, or another take, because there was something I missed the first time I did this about this kit. Again, it is quite large. It's not a pack of cigarettes. It is quite bigger than a pack of cigarettes, obviously. This thing will fit into your pocket. You will get noticed by everybody, including the women. I'm just saying. Anyway, what I've done basically is I'll take the kit with me, throw it in my car, with the cartridges, pull out my Ego, whether it's 650 on it or 1,000 or whatever, and I take that into work with me, or the club, or wherever you're going, the movies, whatever. I basically take just this with me, and then I leave this in the car. And of course, if the cartridge runs out, I just run back out to the car, grab me another cartridge, throw it in there, good to go. You don't necessarily need to carry this thing around with you, but having it handy or close by is a good idea. Okay, now inside your kit, you're going to want, if you use the Pyramid tea bag mod, you're going to want to take an extra tea bag already pre-cut, ready to be rolled and stuffed and all that in there, just in case you end up melting one, burning one, whatever the case may be. I always want to be prepared and have an extra. The other thing you're going to want in your kit is a simple paper clip. Okay, I just refold it back up and drop that in my kit. Okay, that is to fish out the tea bag mod or the polyfill or whatever it is you have in there. The toothpick to do the roll, and I'm pretty set. That's about it. So let me also talk about, let's go back to vapor production for a minute, because I know there's a lot of questions people have about, some people say, well, I like it with the cone off, and others be, I like it with the cone on. And you're like, well, what do I do? Which is the difference? Which is really better? Which is not? I'm going to tell you my experience, and my experience has been that it makes no friggin' difference to me whatsoever. Great. Cone on. Again, great. Okay. I don't know if it's the mod that I did, the teabag mod, I don't know what it is, but it really doesn't make a difference for me with the cone off or on. Now, I will tell you this. With the cone on, there's a simple trick that you can do to get more vapor from your device, and that is you put it in your mouth so that your lips just touch this cone top, okay? You don't want to wrap it all the way around, you know, like you're deep throating the thing, but you want to just touch your lips to the ridge, and you can get better vapor from it. So that was 2 drags with my lips touching the cone. So you be the judge. It's up to you. I'm just letting you know. Okay, so that's kits. That's the teabag mod, cartridges, e-juice, vapor production, atomizer break-in. Again, let me tell you that the atomizers, give them a day or two. You know, stick with it. Don't give up on them. Sometimes it takes a little while, you know, to come through and to really start working properly. I don't know if it's that design of all of them or some of them. You know, some people say, well, you should order generics. Other people say, no, genuine Joey Ego or genuine Joey products is the only way to go. Well, like I said, I don't have any experience with it and I don't really know, but I do know that that is a genuine Joey 510 atomizer. It took me about a day or two for that thing to break in and to get rid of that metal nasty taste anyway. But now it hits like a champ, and the throat hit is amazing, flavor is great. M601, nice vapor production, not so much flavor, and really kind of no throat hit either. So yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just not there for me. I don't know what to tell you. You know, some people say, well, no, he's wrong, I got one and they're great, blah, blah, blah. Fine, whatever. My suggestion is, order one. You know, if you want to spend the 60 bucks or whatever it is to get one, get one. But definitely get one of these, okay? Get a 510. Now, the 510, Joey 510, as you know, is all that is this on this battery, basically, okay? And that is your 510. Basically, your 510 is going to look just like the 601. The only difference is the atomizer on this is out, okay, which makes it great for dipping. You know, you've heard of that, dipping the atomizer in there, and dripping. It actually makes it good for dripping too. There's dripping techniques for this type of atomizer on YouTube. Do a search again, and you'll find out how to do that. Drip tips for these are supposedly way better. And you know, my motto is don't drip and drive, so, and I'm in the car a lot, so I basically just use a cartridge with a Pyramid teabag mod, and you know, I just leave it at that. So it's up to you, you know, the choice is yours. But that's basically been my experience with Blue, M601, Chinese products. Don't order that crap. Signot, great company. Order from them if you want good customer service, quality products at a great price. The vapor production, etc., is way superior on these. So that's been my 3-part noob to noob E-Cig experience, and hopefully it helped. Thanks.